Hello and welcome to the series where we go back to the home club of our England World Cup debutants. And today we're at Trowbridge Rugby Club, which is where it all started for Henry Arundell. Henry burst onto the international scene, scoring a try with his first touch of the ball on his debut.
And Stewart on to the new man, Arundell. Good strength and the speed, that's what he can do. Oh, what a start to your international career.
And we're here to meet the people and be at the place where it all started. This is It Means Everything.
Welcome to Trowbridge!
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and having a nice evening and looking forward to the game. I just want to say a massive thank you on behalf of the team for all the support at the moment and all the messages I've been receiving as well from all the people at Trowbridge. My time at Trowbridge is amazing, it's where my rugby career started, so I just want to say thank you to all the coaches I had, all the players I played with, and hopefully you guys are having just as good experience as I did. So I hope tonight's really good, I hope you love the game, and hopefully England get a win, so thank you.
I've heard that you used to play with Henry here. How exciting is that to see him sort of in that England squad and you think, do you know what, I used to run around with that boy.
It was quite obvious seeing him from when he was younger, how good he was, how fast he was. It was always clear he was going to make it in some capacity, but you just give the ball to Henry and he's just running around on the wing sort of thing, just as you do when you're little. But yeah, there's always something special about him, have that sort of, that X factor if you like. 20 years old playing in the World Cup, in the World Cup squad, I mean it's amazing, especially for someone around here to be able to go and do that, it's awesome.
You know, when Henry was running around, nobody really knew, apart from being this quick lad that was running rings around everybody, you never knew how far he was going to go, but it's fantastic that he has.
At Trowbridge Rugby Club, some of the kids start here from just 4 years old, and I'm joined by some of the under-8s today. What is it about Trowbridge Rugby Club that you love so much?
It's about having fun and playing with a team. Come on, England!
Tell me a bit about kind of the history of the club. So this is relatively new, 10 years you've been on this site, but previously you were on a different site. What made the move happen?
We were down in a place called Green Lane, which is only about 2 minutes as a crow flies, and it was basically development because they were building houses all around the old ground. They've gone from having 4 pitches to the equivalent of 7 pitches here, and all thanks to 3 members that decided to buy the ground years ago, and we managed to move and come up here and put all this lovely site together. It's been fantastic. As you can see today, we've got the academy playing in the ladies, and it is a well-supported local club, and there's lots of interest in the club. Loads of people want to be involved. We have loads of functions on and do stuff, and the business module's great during the week. It's just fantastic to see every Sunday all the young kids turn up and having fun, really, a big smile on their face.
There's a rich history, 10 years at this facility, but many years before that.
Yes, we were very fortunate. The club was formed in 1931 and we came from our old ground not a million miles away from here, as you say, 10 years ago. That in itself, that moved to 10 years in the planning. And we were very fortunate that previous generations had gone out on a limb, committed some money to enable that to happen, which has enabled this to happen, and it's continually about growing really. So we're very proud of what we've achieved here, and now we've got, well, I don't know how many hundreds of people here as members now and guests. We've got walk-in rugby, we've got touch rugby, we've got a running club that bases itself here, we've got people playing bridge each week. It just goes on and on and on, and we try and make use of the facility for the community, whether it be corporate people locally, wakes, we've got businesses renting space in the car park. It's all about trying to make sure we're making this work as hard as it possibly can, rather than what used to be the case with rugby clubs just at a weekend. If we can just help these youngsters on that long journey to perhaps a World Cup in years to come, or even if it's not even at that level, but if they're still involved when they're 40 or 45 or even longer, that's great, because that's what the game's all about really. No one will remember the result of today's games necessarily, but they might have made some friends, they might have made contacts, and they will stay in touch for years to come, and that's the enduring value and appeal of the game of rugby, I think, really.
We've got a really good mini setup, and it's really come on leaps and bounds since we moved up here. Having the facilities to support and the setup that we've got here, we really are sort of giving them the best opportunity we can to sort of see them progress. We want to try and push elite rugby and play the best rugby we can, but what we don't want to do is focus so much on that we lose the sort of community feel for the club really, and that's something that I'm keen to do as director of rugby, is to try and connect with the community a lot better, sort of go out into the town and try and sort of bring our membership numbers up by engaging a little bit more in the community, but definitely keen to try and reinforce that community club feel.
Really, really proud of you all. Let's just keep it going, all right? And then we'll have a good time at the end of the game, all right?
We've got this, ladies. We've got this. The first game. Let's go. Smash it.
Could you just kind of talk us through the women's programme that you've got here at Trowbridge?
So we had just like a social team to begin with, a bit of touch, and now we've developed into an actual team. Over the last 18 months, we've gone from 10 women to about 48. Our club is really good for inclusivity, so everyone's got equals, everyone's allowed to play, and it's well welcome. You walk through the door and you feel like you're part of that family, and that's why we've grown so well. We're a family. We always put #TFC family, and that's because everyone's welcome, everyone's invited, everyone's valued, and that's why it's special.
I'm here with Laura and Liv. First ever game of rugby, opening the season here at Trowbridge. How was it for you?
Yeah, really good. I mean, we've got 12 debuts and 9 novices, so we tried really hard today and it was really good.
I've never played rugby before and it was really, really good. I enjoyed myself.
I think I'm incredibly proud of myself and all the other girls that have come on new today. I mean, we've all done really well and we're really trying. It's brilliant atmosphere, the girls are fabulous and give great advice to us.
What is it about this club that makes it special, and why do you think that is, that that's such close-knit bond, seeing as you're so new to the club?
Girls that have been here for a while and they give you good advice even at training, they talk you through it, they look after you, they really help you, so that's why for me that I think this place is wonderful.
Talk me through the walking rugby programme that you got here.
It's for over 45s we're trying to do. We're mixed ability, plus we're both a male and female team. And it's mostly for a bit of health, a bit of fitness, and try and make a good team and have friends as well from it as well, which is working out really well. You don't come up for ages, and someone says, hi, how are you? And oh, hello, mate. And yeah, it's just people you don't see for a long time, but it's all good friends.
Never did I think 10 years ago we'd have walk-in rugby, touch rugby. I didn't think that we'd have a female section, not just talking about the women out here today, but the girls as well, in the numbers that we have, and that's quite phenomenal.
Well, this club is a perfect example of somewhere that mothers and daughters and fathers and sons and grandparents and grandchildren, and maybe some minis that have been inspired by Henry, and maybe one day they'll be running out at a World Cup too. They can all come here and be part of the Trowbridge Rugby Club family. For the people here, it really does mean everything.